Hi there, my name is Richard Marler, and welcome to my mediation and therapy practice. I thought I'd take a few moments to have a chat about the difference between an agreement and a resolution. And it's a resolution that I'm trying to promote in my mediation practice. So if I start with an agreement, if an agreement is reached at a mediation, what I'm wanting to avoid is the situation where the following day a party wakes up and they have a terrible sick feeling in their stomach and they feel like they've made the wrong decision and they've made an agreement that they no longer feel that they can live with, whether it's in relation to parenting arrangements or whether it's in relation to a property settlement. And so there are many steps that I engage in to prevent this from happening. So at the outset, at the start of a mediation, I make it very clear that I don't want my clients to agree to anything that they feel sick to the stomach about. So, for example, it's quite common to have thoughts rushing through their mind and emotions flowing through them. That's normal. However, if they start to feel a bit of a sick feeling in their stomach at any point in the process, I encourage them to say, "Hey, Rich, I'm not feeling supported right now." And that's a phrase I encourage all my clients to adopt if they're not feeling supported. It may be that they don't feel like I'm listening to them, or it may feel like the other party is having influence over me. So I make it very clear that I welcome that phrase from my clients. "Hey, Rich, I'm not feeling supported right now." And that I won't take that as an attack or in terms of questioning my ability to facilitate the mediation, but rather I see that as an opportunity for me to ensure that they are feeling supported. I may need to explain what I'm doing in more detail, or I may need to adapt and change the way I'm facilitating the mediation. I also make it clear to clients that they're not stuck in a room until there's an agreement reached. So I encourage my clients, as long as they have their phone on, to regularly go for fresh air, go for walks, go for a coffee. And I make it clear that just because they leave the office where the mediation's being held, it doesn't mean that that's going to be interpreted as them being difficult or doing a power play or not being committed to the process. So the other thing I encourage clients is, if they have changed their mind before signing a document, to let me know. I don't read it as a negative thing if a party makes a proposal and then they consider it, they might get some legal advice, they might talk to a trusted confidant, and then they might just no longer feel comfortable with having made that proposal. So I encourage my clients that if they've made a proposal and then they start to get that sick feeling in their stomach, I encourage them to let me know so that we can adjust their position and change the proposal. So those are some practical steps that I engage with to try to promote my mediations resulting in a resolution and not simply an agreement.